ranking the Alien films, I believe there's 9. Right? Am I right that there's 9? I could be wrong. So in 9th place, Alien Covenant. I think Alien Covenant doesn't know what it wants to be. It turns into the Alien, the last act, and it's just rehashing the old film. It's surprising that it's Ridley Scott because his directing style has changed too much to where I'm like, you don't feel like the old Ridley Scott. It is very CGI. It's the beginning of the movie is very stupid. This movie's about gay robot becoming God or something. You know, you do the blowing, I'll do the fingering. Is a hysterical back and forth between him and his self or something. Him creating the alien is weird. I don't care for it. Yeah, I don't like Alien Covenant. I don't even like the name. What the hell does it even mean? And then they blow through what was supposed to be the Prometheus aftermath in like a flashback where he just went to another planet and just doused them in the black goo. Fuck out of here. So, Alien Covenant, don't like it at all. Number 8, AVP2. You can't see the movie. It is the darkest, worst cinematography ever. The whole movie has no lighting. I don't know what the hell I was thinking. And it's like a soap opera. It feels like a CW teen drama show mixed with Predator and Alien. Only reason it ranks above the other one is I'm not curious at all to revisit AVP Covenant or Alien Covenant, but I am curious to revisit AVP Requiem. I know it has some bizarre hybrid alien thing at the end. I want to see it again to see what the hell it was. I barely remember it. I just remember not being able to see it. It was like I had 3 of these on. It's like I was seeing it through the goddamn beam. Number 7, Prometheus. I don't like this movie at all. I know some people like it. The point of the movie was to find out the guy in the chair. Like, they got to that point, like, oh, cool, we're going to find out how he got there. Oh, no, he gets out of the chair and he fights a fucking starfish. So, I don't see this one movie. Everyone's making stupid decisions. Back and forth. They have a mural of the alien, of the Xenomorph on the wall before it was created, which doesn't make any sense. You have it on the wall, yet it doesn't exist yet. And it's like further into it's a bioweapon more than anything else. It's not really an alien. It's like a technological cyborg-ish thing. I think it's a dumb movie. I think it looks cheesy too. It looks like Avatar to me. I don't like this new futuristic look to things where they don't have this grit and grime to it. They look like sets. And the beginning, was it Wayland's in the beginning? Am I remembering it right? I don't know. I don't like this movie at all. I really don't like this movie. And I thought it was going to be an alien film. It didn't feel like an alien film at all. I feel like a waste of time. So, and I hate the pregnancy thing. It was gross. Her cutting C-section open. Number 6, Alien vs. Predator. I'm looking at a list right now. Alien vs. Predator is fun. It's a fun movie. This is where I start liking him. It's very stupid. Girl sides with the Predator, so he cheats because he should have lost. They fight the Queen at the end, which is when it gets way too dumb. But the beginning, I think the setup is good. The Antarctic stuff and the beginning introduction where it's interesting. It's an interesting setup. You're looking at this giant laser beam hole into a pyramid underground, heat signature that they got from a satellite. The setup is an interesting setup. It really is. And then it's a maze and it's a big trap to lure human beings in. Them seeing the eggs rise up out of the coffins. It's a very good setup. It falls apart from there. So I say the first act of this film is a good movie. And in Act 2, it becomes an movie, and then Act 3 becomes a bad movie. And the bonus scenes where you go back and to the previous 100 years, it's interesting. So AVP is 1/3 a good movie. Yeah, and they have one good fight in this movie that I like a lot. I think it had some good music, didn't it? Number 5, Alien Resurrection. I don't really like Alien Resurrection. I think it's very stupid. But it's probably dumber than AVP, but I would give it that it's entertaining. Every character, it's my least favorite cyborg. My least favorite android of all time. I keep saying cyborg. Is it cyborg android? Whatever the hell. Winona Ryder's character, she's like a goddamn whiny teenager. Hate her. I hate Ripley being a alien hybrid woman. Who do I gotta fuck to get off this boat? Whatever the hell. I despise her. Ron Perlman's a ridiculous cartoon. The guy who plays Christie is probably my favorite character. And he has that epic, lean down and open fire with his 2 pistols to shoot the alien. That's a good scene. The wheelchair guy's entertaining. The creepy scientist is very entertaining. The aliens killing the two aliens killing the one alien to use his acid as a prison escape plan. That's very cool. That's a super cool scene. Showing that they're smart. Big dumb baby green alien is creepy as hell. It's an entertaining movie. And they're going to Earth, which is, shocking. Finally going to Earth. But it is very stupid. The guy with the deep voice and the crows in it. He talks like that. So, and I love watching them how they make liquid. They have it in cubes, and he puts it in his glass, and they melt it with a laser. That's the future right there. I think it's a very cool future right there. That little part. So, yeah. The water scene's good. That's a very good water scene they have. I love the water scene. Everyone holds their breath for way too long. That's always the thing in a movie, though. That people can't hold their breath for that long in reality. Number 4, Alien Romulus. Just watched it. Got a review for it. Entertaining. Good haunted house atmosphere. Fast paced. A good time. Go check out my review for it. It's a good time. It has some good scares. It's kind of rehashing some stuff, paying homage to some stuff. They treat the Xenomorph like a monster again. It doesn't feel like it's lost in what it's doing like Alien Covenant. And it has some memorable sequences. The acid in the hallway sequence with no gravity is phenomenal. That's a favorite sequence of mine. It's one of the best sequences in the whole franchise. I should have said in the review, I didn't. Number 3, Alien 3. There was a point in time when this was my favorite one. I think Alien 3 is an underrated movie. I think it's great. I know David Fincher's embarrassed of it. I mean, it has a great character in Dylan, has a great character in The Warden, has a great character in 85, has a great character in The Doctor, and Sigourney Weaver's best performance. It only makes one fatal flaw where they kill Newt and Hicks. Bad mistake. Bad mistake. And they have some bad keying out effects of the alien. Besides those two things, it's a solid movie. I think it's highly underrated. People can't get past the Newt and Hicks thing, and I understand, but if you allow yourself to get past that, you're going to realize it is a good movie. And they went a different way. If each setting of the trilogy has a different set of problems, her being the only woman in an all-male double Y chromosome facility, and they're all like fucking serial killers, great stuff. I love The Warden. But I loved her walking into the cafeteria all bald, and she sits down and he's like, lady, I'm a murderer and a rapist of women. And she, instead of backing off, she shows her true character. She is not some badass who can do kung fu moves and kick your ass. She's not some marksman. She's a badass in the sense of she's so brave and she's intelligent, but in a natural and believable way. I love Ripley. And she says, I must make you nervous, then she sits down anyways. I love Ripley. Best female character of all time. In any film, ever. And I like she's bald the whole movie. Number 2, Aliens. I know this is everyone's number 1. Aliens, my only thing I never liked, 2 things I never liked. I prefer a Xenomorph to be a singular monster. So I never liked that they're like, cannon fodder. And I don't like Newt. I think he's very annoying. Ripley! But I do love the shot. Best shot in the whole franchise is her in the water and the Xenomorph coming out of the water behind her with the light behind it. Great stuff. But it's action-packed. Hudson is fantastic. Apone is great. Hicks is great. Gorman is great. Burke is great. Ripley's on another level in this. They went a different route with it. They had a different director doing his own thing with it, which is cool. You got 3 different directors, the Masterpiece Trilogy to me, doing their own things with it. I absolutely love that. Great music, incredibly memorable. Colonial Marines has some great badass outfits, some incredible set design with goo and everything. Get away from her, you bitch is iconic. The fight scene's iconic. I don't like that she kills the queen in the same way, but at the same time, Bishop is iconic. That claustrophobia scene where he's shimmying through the thing, that has given me nightmares, literally. And added to my claustrophobia. So, Aliens, action masterpiece. And my favorite is one of my favorite movies of all time. It's probably my second favorite film of all time. I think my first is Mad Max Fury Road. But Alien Keys would be my first over time. Alien, I think, is one of the greatest films ever made. If not the greatest film ever made. Probably for me, the greatest film ever made. It's not my favorite film. It's edged out by a hair because Fury Road's a little bit more entertaining. But it is subtle. It is well-paced in the right type of way. It's slow. But it's slow in a way of building the atmosphere. Nostromo is a character in of itself. Incredible set that's very creepy. Everybody's a unique personality. They don't change ways. They are all perfect, depthful characters without having to go into their backstories. You just know who they are. You get a great sense of who they are. It is a great monster film. Like, there's nothing like it. They really know that less is more. Unlike every other film in the franchise. They know less is more in this one. It legitimately has some good scary moments. The hand popping out has never not, and I see this one like 45 times now, never not made me jump. Every character, the first time you see, you never know who's going to live or die. If it wasn't like such a legendary movie, you wouldn't know that's Ripley, who's the main character. Great chestburster scene. The alien itself is one of the greatest, it's the most creative looking creature of all time. And I've drawn it more than I've drawn anything else. I mean, this movie is so well executed in every facet. Great score. And the cat watching, what the hell's his name? Brett get taken is one of the best shots I've ever seen. Just the cat's reaction to it with the chains going back and forth. The first reveal of the alien is masterful. And it dripping out with the chrome teeth, and it's just like pouring water, and it has the it's kind of see-through, low opacity head, and you kind of see the skull in it. I mean, it is the best looking Xenomorph of the entire franchise, and it was the one in the 70s. Real suit, tall African kid in it. I mean, everything in this movie, every shot in this film is perfect. Every time I watch it, I'm like, this is what movies can't be today. Because they have to keep the attention span of these low IQ crowds, and they can't do this subtle masterpiece, the nuance in this film. This slow building, but building with purpose. Everything's done with intent. It's never filler. It's always done with an intent. And it is just execution to perfection. I love Alien. I never care for the poster or the egg. That's the only flaw in the movie is just the poster. I don't like the egg. I don't know what the hell that's supposed to be. There's no egg like that. That looks like a fucking chicken egg. But yeah, there's my rankings. What are yours? Like, subscribe, comment down below. If I were to give them stars by their names, let's see. Covenant, 0. AVP 2, 0. Prometheus, 0.5. Alien vs. Predator, 1.5. Alien Resurrection, 2. Alien Romulus, I graded it 3.5. Alien 3, 4.5. Aliens, 5. Alien, 5. Yeah. Well, I might make Aliens a 4.5. I think Alien is the only flawless one, the one I really have no problems with. So, yeah, that's my list. What are yours? Comment down below.